Morning coffee. Hello! It's been a while. Super daming nangyari the past few months. So I wasn't able to do vlogging. I wasn't even able to journal. As in, super dami. But I'm going to kwento and I'm gonna try to pick it up again. But for today, I have a lot of things to do. It's a holiday. So I don't have work. May tinapos ako kanina. So technically, I still had work. But I'm logged off now. So it's fine. And then I'm gonna go to the gym, and then mag-general cleaning ako, tapos I'm gonna have to go out maybe for a late lunch or something, and then I'm gonna bring flowers for tita because it's her birthday yesterday and I wasn't able to go there because I was busy. So, babawi ako today, pupunta ako ng Dangwa, and I'm gonna get flowers, although I don't know where Dangwa is. So, I'll figure it out. I'm just gonna start my day with general cleaning and then the gym, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna make kwento while I prepare. So, okay. So, I'm back from the gym and from general cleaning. Medyo super late na ako natapos kasi 5 na. And I have to go to Dangwa pa para makabili ng flowers for tita. But yeah. Anyway, feeling ko matatagalan ako kasi hindi ko alam kung nasan yung Dangwa. I've never been there, especially ng commute. So, feeling ko maliligaw ako. Pero okay lang. Kasi para naman kay tita. Sure ko lang, I love Migos mom. Like, unparalleled. Siya lang yata yung mom ng a different person aside from my mom or my own family na sobrang pag-e-effortan ko talaga. Kasi ganun siya sa person. I'm just going to prepare very quickly kasi feeling ko pag hindi ako nakaayos, mukha akong may sakit or something. So, mabilisan lang as in. Kasi nagmamadali na ako kasi nga 5 na guys. So yun na nga, super daming nangyari nitong mga nakaraan. Na-hospital yung dad ko kasi na-aksidente siya. Actually last year November pa yung accident, pero nasa province siya nung time na yun. So hindi siya makabalik kasi they drove there. They were in Samar and they just drove there. So parang yung accident kasi was sa foot niya. So obviously he can't drive back. And yung kasama niya, yung mom ko, wala naman siyang license. Although she can drive, but like wala siyang license. So, syempre, hindi pwede mag-drive. Eh, that's like an 18 to 20 plus hours na drive. So, they were there, na aksidente siya. I didn't know how bad it was, but they were telling me kasi na dinaan nila sa hilot. Mistake number 1. So, tinatry nilang ipahilot and nothing was happening. And it's been going on na for like months. So, I told them na, ipa-check up nyo na, I'll send you money. And then when they did, which was like this year na, the accident was November. I think they got him checked around February or March of this year. Medyo matagal na yung nakalipas. And ang sabi ng doctor sa province was like, isa-semento daw yung paa niya. Sabi ko, sige, go. I'll send you money. Just, let's hope na that's going to help. Blah, blah, blah. Fast forward to, tinanggal na yung semento. Hindi pa rin okay yung paa niya. And alam mo yun, no hate naman sa mga doctor sa province. I'm sure na they obviously have the qualifications to be a doctor, but like iba pa rin eh. Iba yung experience na makukuha mo sa Manila, iba yung equipments, yung quality of service na meron dito. So sabi ko, okay, hindi pa rin mo okay. I think it's time na kung kaya niya nang mag-drive, bumalik kayo ng Manila. And aasikasuhin ko yung sa HMO ko, sa company ko, para mapa-check up siya ng free. Kasi nawalan na ng work yung dad ko last year. And I'm the sole provider in the family at the moment. And I can't afford it. I can't afford it without assistance talaga. So, ayun, inasikaso ko. Ang pag-asikaso ng dependents sa amin is like every May or April. And I told them na bumalik na sila around that time. So, nakabalik sila here sa Manila around late May. And ang first thing talaga na pinaasikaso ko is mapa-check up si Papa. So, dun namin nalaman na ooperahan siya. Like, kailangan na ng operation to correct it. Kasi it's been a while. Super tagal na ng panahon na lumipas. It's been what, like 6, 7 months? I never got the reference. I never got the joke. It's been 6, 7 months ng since the accident. And sabi sa amin ng doctor, okay, kailangan na tong operahan. And okay, sige. I mean, yun nga, may HMO naman. But then there's a lot of like tests na kailangan pang daanan. So obviously, nababawasan yung balance ng HMO. And hindi naman malaki yung per illness sa coverage ng card namin. So it got to a point na parang nung malapit na yung schedule supposedly for operation, medyo nag-hesitate na ako kasi sabi ko, if hindi mako-cover ng card yung full, where am I gonna get the money? I have a complicated relationship with my parents, pero sabi nga ng friends ko, para akong parentified daughter. And I agree with that. I don't know if that's a flex. For me, it's not. Kasi parang I'm dealing with problems that I shouldn't be dealing with at my age. Alam mo yun? I have a lot of responsibilities na hindi naman dapat kasi hello, kaya nga hindi ako nag-aanak kasi ayoko ng ganung kabigat na responsibility and yet here I am anyway. But then, they're your parents and no matter how complicated my relationship is with them, I love them so much. And hindi ko kaya na baliwalain lang, especially my dad. I love my dad so much. I'm a daddy's girl. So, ayun. We got the labs na and everything for him. That's when we found out that he has type 2 diabetes. Before that, wala kaming idea at all. So, syempre, I was freaking out kasi when you have diabetes, that complicates things a lot eh. Especially yung mga wounds. Kung operahan ka tapos hindi mag-heal yung wound mo, paano na? 'Di ba? Kinabahan talaga ako and dadagdag siya sa expenses kasi andun yung mga incidental expenses because of additional risks, 'di ba? So sabi ko, hindi ko kaya to sa private. Like hindi na mako-cover ng card yung full na dapat niyang i-cover and hindi talaga, like hindi kaya. Yung sweldo ko sa isang taon, mapupunta lang siya sa hospital bills. Kulang pa. So saan ako kukuha ng pangbayad, 'di ba? So I talked with them na okay, we need to transfer. And honestly, buti na lang, naisipan kong mag-reach out sa old friend ko, si Ate Sham. Ate Sham was a lifesaver. I'm not even exaggerating. As in, lifesaver ko talaga siya. She's someone that I used to work with sa mga relief operations, ganyan, nung Ulysses, mga ganon, like food drives, ganon, like, very passionate siya about helping other people. And I'm so, so lucky na na-meet ko siya in my lifetime and na naisip ko na mag-reach out sa kanya when I did. Anyway, I can't really go into details sa mga nangyari, but Ate Sham helped me. And we ended up in Philippine Ortho. Nataon na when we were there, merong event na ongoing yung doctors where merong foreign delegates na darating. And parang knowledge exchange, I guess, na tuturuan sila ng mga foreign doctors, tapos sila din, kung ano yung alam nila, ituturo nila. May mga cases sila na they would work on, and then they're going to discuss how to go about it, how they want to do it, ganyan, mga possible techniques na gamitin, etc., etc. It just so happens na si Papa is isa sa mga major operations na pinili nila. So there were two major operations and yung dad ko is napili to be one of them. So ayun, everything else na kinakailangan, tinutulungan ako ni Ate Sham and other people. But I was mainly worried about other expenses that might come up. Like for example, yung pamasahe nila, kasi nga hindi nakakapag-drive si Papa and mahirap yung parking sa Philippine Ortho. So, pa-in-drive sila, which is out of my own pocket. Yung expenses ng medicine ni Papa for his diabetes and mataas din yung cholesterol niya. Mga ganun. So again, Ate Sham, being the lifesaver that she is, eh? So again, si Ate Sham, being the lifesaver that she is, meron siyang ni-refer na group of buskers who also help other people. We've collaborated with them before na with Hope Movement PH because I'm part of Hope Movement, and we collaborated with the Busking Community PH. Nagkaroon kami ng fundraising para ma-help yung pag-cover ng expenses for my dad. Mainly kasi pamasahe talaga and yung mga kailangan niya. Like for example, post-op, kailangan niya nung bed pad, ng adult diapers, additional medicine for painkillers and stuff. Super dami. Super dami ng kinailangan niya. And then, yung implants pa. Kasi yun nangyari sa paa niya, it has a fractured bone and dislocated bone, parang nabasag, tapos andun pa yung fragments, ganyan. And then to correct the foot, kasi nakatabingi talaga siya. So to correct it, they had to put implants. So the doctor requested for 5 implants, which is very expensive. So ayun, long story short, 1 month lumipas, awa ng Diyos, nairaos, and okay na yung dad ko. He was discharged last Monday. The operation was last Thursday. And ang estimate ng ng operation, like duration, was going to be 4 hours. And I was stressing out so bad kasi it took him like 8.5 hours in the operating room nang wala kaming update. Okay naman na siya, discharged na siya last Monday. He is in recovery. Kakatapos lang din ng last fundraising busking namin with the Busking Community PH. And that's going to be for his physical therapy na. And it's just in my bank, ready to be pulled whenever the therapy starts. So, yun. I'm really, really grateful. And I'm so, so blessed na ang daming nakapaligid sa akin who are willing to help. Inisip ko na lang na siguro this is good karma for also helping other people way back. And ayun, I don't think I would have been able to do this without Ate Sham and the Busking Community PH. So I'm really, 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 really beyond words thankful for everything. As in, hindi ko talaga alam saan ako pupulutin kung wala sila. Hindi ko alam saan ko huhugutin yung pera na yun kung wala sila. So sobrang, sobrang grateful ko. So, yun yung nangyayari the past few months. Kaya hindi rin ako makapag-vlog, hindi ako makapag-journal. I was so stressed. And honestly, feeling ko nag-kick in yung survival mode ko kasi I wasn't really thinking about the problems. Like, in my head, ang nasa isip ko lang is, kailangan ko mag-asikaso para sa dad ko. Kailangan ko magtrabaho para may kinikita ako. Kailangan kong magawa ng paraan yung everything. So, survival mode talaga ako. To the point na, when everything was over after my dad's operation na, parang dun nag-sink in sa akin lahat ng emotions na I've been trying to like push down. Yung kaba, yung stress, yung takot, yung lungkot. As a parentified eldest daughter in an Asian household, it felt really lonely nung time na yun because I didn't feel like there was anyone I could depend on. Because of course, my problems are not anyone else's responsibility to fix, diba? And ako lang naman yun. Even when people are trying to help or saying na, oh, we understand where you're coming from, ganyan. It's like, no, you don't. I'm a 26-year-old girl who just wants to live her best life. And I don't want this kind of responsibility. But at the same time, hindi ko naman pwedeng pabayaan yung parents ko. So, it was a very, very tough time for me. And sobrang nag-pull through talaga yung mga friends ko. Si Pam, si Gail, my boyfriend, si Migo. Very grateful. Sobrang, sobrang solid ng support system ko. And I feel like the only reason talaga na I made it through is because of them. Ang dami nangyari and ngayon ko lang napoprocess yung emotions ko. So, may mga times na wala ako sa sarili or hindi ako makatulog, hindi ako makapagpahinga kasi nga parang nagka-catch up yung nervous system ko. Ganon. Sa lahat na nangyari. Mahirap lang talaga, pero I'm so happy that I made it through alive and well. And I have a lot of things to unpack, a lot of emotions to process, but that's going to be easy. I mean, not easy, but at least the worst is over. And I'm really, really happy that my dad is okay. Grabe, parang nakailang beses akong pumunta sa simbahan, nakailang dasal ako ng rosaryo. And I wasn't prayerful before. I wasn't very religious before. Pero I don't know, siguro gagawa talaga ng paraan yung Panginoon para bumalik ka sa Kanya. I've been attending Mass. I haven't attended Mass in so long. Nag-confession ako. Grabe, and it all paid off. I mean, alam mo yun, parang for me, ang sarap sa pakiramdam na nagawa ko ulit yun. And super, super grabe yung answered prayer na okay yung papa ko. Anyway, I'm going to go to Dangwa today because, yun nga, I'm gonna get flowers for Migo's mom. And then, I'm probably gonna go to their place. Feeling ko susunduin ako ni Migo kasi hindi ko alam paano ko bibitbitin yung flowers nang hindi siya masisira if hindi ako naka-car. And ang mahal mag-in-drive or mag-grab or whatever. And nagtitipid pa rin ako kasi nga para sa physical therapy ng dad ko. So, he's probably gonna come here. Tapos magpapalipas kami ng rush hour. And then we're gonna head out and we're going to surprise his mom with the flowers. So, I hope I don't get lost papuntang Dangwa. But I guess we'll see. I'm just gonna finish preparing and then I'll take you guys with me to Dangwa. Okay, I'm heading out na. Sana hindi traffic because I really wanna get home soon. But we'll see. I think andito na ako. Hindi ko sure. Pero marami ng flowers eh. Grabe yung pawis ko. Ang init ko sa Pinas. So, I'm here ngayon sa Shakey's. Nakabili na ako ng flowers. And then, I'm just going to order pizza para may makain kami ni Migo while waiting for the rush hour to pass. Pero, actually, hindi ko sure kung ano yung gustong flowers ni tita. But, who doesn't like carnations and roses, right? Carnations are my favorite, so I got her this one. It's a mix of carnations and roses. So, and it smells good. And it's fresh. So, sana magustuhan niya. But yeah, I'm gonna get pizza muna. Yung ano po, scallop primo, available po.
Yes.
Scallop primo po na large.
May kasama silang
Wala po. For takeout po.
ate.
Apa. Scallop primo na large and then pepperoni po na party. Yun lang po. For takeout po.
May shaky stall sila.
Hindi ko sure kung meron. Wait lang. Tapos mozzarella cheese sticks na rin po. 2 orders na.
Dalawang order.
Ng mozzarella.
Bali, dalawang order ng mozzarella cheese sticks, scallop primo, thin crust large, then pepperoni thin crust
Opo.
large.
Magdagamit po siya?
Check.
Sige po. Okay.
Sakto. Nice. I'm not gonna read. I'm not gonna read.